Welcome to the first part of what's new in Autodesk Inventor 2018, a deep dive into new functionality. This is Andreas Ernst Wagner, and I'm working as a designated support specialist in the Enterprise Priority Support at Autodesk. There are 5 separate chapters covering general enhancements, part design enhancements, sheet metal and assembly design enhancements, drawing and interoperability enhancements. During my work, I interact a lot with users speaking another language than software developers. I've intentionally tried to be detailed and simple enough at the same time while I explain functionality. I hope I have met the user language. Further, I only cover most used Inventor environments. Administrative improvements, finite element analysis, or the tube and pipe environment are left open. I'd like to highlight to take the time and review the What's New help documentation of Inventor 2018, especially if you're interested in a specific topic or small changes you need to know which could affect your user base. As in the previous What's New in Inventor 2017, I used the Inventor help page structure to create the slide deck. As you may know, the Inventor team releases since release 2016 intermediate updates containing new features as well. For Inventor 2018, we have the first release Inventor 2018 RTM, followed by the updates Inventor 2018.1, 2018.2, and 2018.3. New functionality in those updates is marked with a green stamp on the right upper corner on the slides. In case you need more details about the feature or workflow, feel free to visit the Inventor help page. Okay, let's get started with the general enhancements in Inventor 2018. Beginning with an easy thing. The Open dialog offers an easier access to the Express mode now. Instead of clicking through the Options button, you directly access the Full or Express mode in the shown drop-down menu. In Drawing Views, a delay has been added to the View update when you are editing the scale. The delay allows you to enter the new scale without the view reacting to each number entered. You can also exclude surfaces from drawing views now. In the Drawing View dialog box, on the Recovery Options tab, clear the checkbox on Include Surface Bodies. In the Deferred Drawing, you can access Defer Updates from the Context menu now. The behavior is the same as if you were accessing the option from Document Settings. You can change the View Preview option from the Open dialog now. In previous versions, this checkbox was grayed out. Clear the checkbox with the eyeglasses and the preview is a bounding box. Newly added is the browser state icon for out-of-date components. The icon displays in the assembly and drawing environment. So drawing views with out-of-date components also get the state icon. The Parameters dialog box has been enhanced by the Consumed by Column and the By Features filter option. The Consumed by Column shows you where a parameter is used, like in an extrusion, hole, and so on. With the By Features filter option, you select in the model browser or in the graphics window a feature you are interested in its parameters. Only the parameters belonging to the selected features are displayed. A quick look at the By Feature filter option inside Inventor. I'm going into the Parameters dialog of this part. There are a couple of parameters listed and their corresponding features in the new column Consumed By. I'm interested in to see only parameters belonging to particular features. So click on the Filter button and choose the By Feature filter option. You are now required to select a feature, either from the model in the graphics window or in the model browser. By using the Clear Features button, you reset the current selection and you can select another feature. The Inventor product management has made big investments into performance improvements. The most noticeable improvements are seen when working with large assemblies and large assembly drawings. Let's quickly run through a few single items listed on this slide. Drawing views display faster when you're using the shaded style. Even you should see a faster drawing view display on section and detail views. Zoom in and zoom out now use the minimum frame rate setting as well.
I think you can see all possible methods of how you can get a zoom on the slide. Most interesting for you should be the faster zoom behavior is also supported for 3D mouse devices. You will also notice there is a faster move, pan and rotate behavior for views in models and drawings. The assembly open behavior has been improved, particularly for nested file structures. A lot of performance improvements are added in the drawing environment. For example, fast drawing view creation or drawing view preview, as well as a faster view editing. Further, there is a faster 2D graphics rendering including sketch, drawing view and the DWG underlay. You should also recognize a faster component selection in drawings as well as a faster raster view rendering. A faster selection and highlight in Express mode and Full mode should also be noticeable. In the Inventor 2018.1 update, drawing view updates now occur faster. In response to 3D model edits, drawing views update only the portion of the view that has changed. Further improvements in Inventor 2018.2 make drawing view updates faster in scenarios where views are updated after many parts have been edited.
Today's engineering designs are more complex and in some cases require tens of thousands of components to be assembled into a 3D model. Simply opening and viewing these designs can be a challenge. Autodesk Inventor 2018 delivers better performance than ever before. The enhanced open dialog box gives you easy access to Express mode, enabling large assemblies to open much faster than previous releases. Once your assembly is open, you'll notice that several routine tasks have been improved to increase performance. Moving, panning, and rotating is responsive and nimble. Component selection is instant. Drawing view creation is faster. 2D graphic rendering is robust, and hidden lines are faster than ever. All of your designs can benefit from these improvements, but nowhere is this more evident than with large assemblies. To further improve performance of large assemblies within drawings, updates can be deferred with the new context menu, so that users control when changes are reflected in the drawing. And users can turn off the preview drawing view creation to conserve graphic resources. Autodesk Inventor removes barriers normally associated with complex designs by delivering the most effective 3D modeling tools available in Inventor 2018.
Although I told you I won't cover administrative changes, there are interesting modifications for CAD administrators and users. The mentioned performance improvements make certain application options and document settings obsolete. The settings have been removed or highlighted with a red cross on Inventor 2017 screenshots. The browser area has been enhanced to find information quickly and easily. Starting with the plus to add a new browser panel. In Inventor 2017 you still had to use the drop-down menu and only one browser at the same time could be displayed. Click on the small magnifier to activate the search field. You can search for file nodes which can be collapsed or expanded. You can look for I-properties like the title or description of files, very useful in an IM. You can also search for relationships like constraints or joints and model features. The assembly browser offers additional filter tools to narrow down your search. You can filter for unresolved and out-of-date files. Another nice browser enhancement is each tab can be moved and docked. Most users work with more than one monitor. Just arrange the browser panels where they have the best position for you. Let me take you on a small overview video, please. This assembly already displays the well-known icon which stands for Unresolved References and contains out-of-date components. At first I'd like to know what components are out of date. I activate the search with a small magnifier and the filter options for the assembly are available now. I click on the icon with a small flash and all out-of-date components are displayed. I need to update them. Further, I urgently need to know what components are unresolved as the performance is limited by those components. With a click on the corresponding filter button, I get the unresolved components. As my CAD standards requires Inventor datasets have to be fully resolved, I take care for the missing part. Let's check CI property search. I'd like to know what components have been created by a specific user. The search properly displays all components with the username I looked for. The same workflow also works for a component title search. Please note the browser shows you when the search has completed. Still to cover is the new browser panel behavior. As described in one of the previous slides, click on the plus and select the wished panel. If you'd like to dock a panel, just click on the panel tab, hold the mouse down and pull the panel out. You can dock panels nearly everywhere on your screen. For example, you can have two panels side by side, two panels below each other, or just drop it on the right side. The Inventor measure tools and workflows have been greatly simplified and improved to be more user-friendly and intuitive. There is now only one measure command, merges all separate measure commands in Inventor 2017. You can perform all measure workflows from the new measure tool panel. Depending on your measure inputs, what kind of geometry you selected, each selection displays rich information with a single click in the measure tool panel. Angles can be measured much easier than before. Following methods are available. Select a line or axis and then select planar faces. Or select an arc or circle to get the angel. Select 2 points and then hold down the Shift key and select the third point of the angel. Another thing I personally really like on the new measure command. If you need the distance between two holes, the minimum distance and the center to center distance now display at the same time. Additionally, and depending on the used geometry for the measurement, you can toggle between minimum distance, center to center, and maximum distance as well. I think you should definitely have a closer look at this amazing feature. As a small entry point, following video.
The brand new measure tool inside of Inventor 2018 has been simplified and improved to be more user-friendly and intuitive. Users can switch between component, part, and surface and edge priority, adjust precision, angular precision, and add dual units in a single user interface. When measuring, all of the relevant information is now visible in a single dialog box. Distance, angle, area, minimum distances, maximum distances, distances in the XYZ deltas. And to restart your command, simply pick in a blank area on the screen and you're ready to measure again. And the geometry you've selected with the new measure tool remains highlighted in the graphics window. This way you can clearly distinguish between the first and second selection. The new measure tool inside of Inventor 2018 is easier to use and provides all the feedback you need when inspecting your 3D models.
I guess a couple of you were quite annoyed of the Mini-toolbars because you are more focused on dialog boxes. So, good news! Mini-toolbars no longer displays by default. For those ones of you who like the Mini-toolbars, just enable them on the View tab under the User Interface panel.
Another easier life maker has been added in the Inventor 2018.2 update. You can now edit, modify, and quick edit suppressed constraints. Even nice for those users have from time to time to deliver a picture for someone. You can now export an Inventor file as a PNG or TIFF image with a transparent background. BMP image exports will have a white background.